Welcome back, grappling fans. My name's John Evans, and thanks again for joining me today for another Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament match. Today's match is an awesome one of the best matches I've seen in a while. Oh my God, it's so exciting. It is the finals of the Open Weight Pan American Championship, which just happened a couple weekends ago. Galvao versus Buchecha. Oh man, just strap yourselves in for this one because it is very exciting. If you haven't seen it already, or at least if you haven't seen it with commentary, weren't quite sure what was going on, oh my God, it's such a good match. So we will get right to that one. But first, I just want to say the Abu Dhabi Pro is happening as we speak. Well, I guess as of posting this, the night before it started. And the night I posted it, which would be Thursday night, it's also having the second day of it, I believe. So I will leave a link in the description below to the live feed. So just in case you guys happen to see this soon after I post it, you can get to it and check it out. So I know Cobrinha's there, a couple other people, Hamilo, a bunch of his guys are there too. And it's just a fantastic tournament. I wish they had a little bit better coverage of it for live streaming over here, but the ones that I posted below are not too bad, so go ahead and check them out. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to the match. Whoa, because it is a good one. Let's see, right here, the head of Atos, Andre Galvao, great jiu-jitsu practitioner, and he is going to be fighting Buchecha right here in the blue gi. And if you'll notice, if you're not too familiar with these two people, Buchecha is quite a bit bigger than Galvao. Of course, this is the open weight finals, so open weight means any weight division, and so that's why Buchecha is so much bigger. Galvao is not too much taller than I am, but quite a bit more wide and muscular, so hopefully that can help him out along with his technique. Because Buchecha is not only very technical, but he's very agile and very strong and much bigger. So we will see how that goes. Buchecha, I like how low he's getting. It looks like he's trying to... Oh, and he does right there. He shoots in for a double leg. Very nice. And he grabs the belt here, and he tries for a foot sweep, and Galvao is able to stop that, and he fakes his own double leg, and Buchecha takes him right over with a whizzer. And Galvao tries to scramble to the top, but Buchecha just puts his weight down. Galvao, sensing that he's about to get his turtle guard attacked and his back taken, he rolls all the way out into guard. And here there's a little bit of a points dispute right there. And okay, I guess the ref gives the thumbs up, which I don't really know if that is international sign for the IBJJF. Oh, and very nice right there. Buchecha just X passes right to the side, and Galvao tries to recover, and Buchecha comes all the way over to the far side, tries to take the back, comes up into a single leg, and it looks like they're going to go right out of bounds. Wow, that was quick. I don't think Buchecha is going to get the pass points for that because he didn't establish. No, he didn't. So right there, the ref gives an advantage. Advantage, of course, is not a point, but if all the points are tied up at the end, whoever has the most advantage wins. So it was a near pass, so he gets an advantage, but no passing points. That was quite the scramble right there, and I can't believe he got by Galvao's guard so quickly initially. Galvao did a good job trying to get it back, and right there he goes for an inside trip. This is a really nice takedown attempt where it's like a push-pull attempt, and you try to hook their outside leg with your far leg. It's a really good takedown, and Terere used to do it. I've heard a name for it in Portuguese, but I've heard it's also a bad word, so I will not say that name, but it is an excellent takedown, and nearly able to get it to work. And here it looks like they're getting their grips for judo, although their butts are sticking way out here, which is a bit of a defensive maneuver, or looks like they're going to shoot in for a single leg. So here Galvao has a primary grip on the collar and one on the sleeve, and looks like Buchecha has double collar, so two primary grips. See what they're going to do with that. Galvao does like to shoot in for single legs. He likes a lot of wrestling. He'll set him up with the grips. Really nice. Oh, and that was very nice too. He decides to pull guard and tries for an up and over sweep, and now he's sitting up for the sitting up guard, and Buchecha is able to put him right on his back and get his weight on top of him, which is what you need to do. You don't want him seated up like this. And Galvao here, he's going to look to feed a lapel underneath to his other hand right there around Buchecha's leg. And here he decides to go right off to the far leg's single leg, and you can see he's tripod up on his feet, and he's going to look to hop around to this side and finish this. Oh, and he does a wrestler sit out, but Buchecha is holding this pant grip, which stopped him from coming all the way out. That was very nice. And there he picks up Galvao's far leg as Galvao tries to drive into him, and this puts Galvao down on his stomach and prevents that drive. So that was very nice technical stuff there by both people. Galvao really pushing for that wrestling and not letting Buchecha muscle him around too much. But Buchecha also, as soon as Galvao's tried to drive into that single leg or double leg, then Buchecha's also picking up that leg or grabbing the pant leg on the far leg and stopping him from that wrestler sit out. Really, really nice technical stuff there. You have to be really on your game to be able to do the things that these two are doing. So that is, it's fantastic to see, and it's just nonstop action, except for right now when they're taking a break to tie their belts leisurely and catch their breath. And there they slap hands, and they're going to go right back at it again. And I don't like how upright Galvao is right here, especially Buchecha shot in once already. I would be worried that he's going to shoot in again. Galvao does have very good wrestling, but I'm surprised. Yes, and there Buchecha shoots right in again. If he caught Galvao sleeping, he could definitely turn that into a takedown. But now Galvao is looking to get his judo grips. He's got his judo grips. They both have that defensive hips back style. So this is very hard to do a hip toss. Oh, and Galvao right there, very bold, going right for a triangle choke, a flying triangle, and he can't get that to work. I like this. He has his cross grip. He's going for the half lumberjack sweep around this leg. If he can't get it to work, you might see him feed the sleeve to his other hand, but that doesn't happen, and Buchecha is able to break that. Galvao comes to a reverse de la Riva guard. You have to be careful here. Yes, and he goes right over into a deep half, and he transitions that to the one-legged X, or I like to call it the footlock guard sometimes. And there he's got the foot on the hip, and this is really good for Galvao right now. You can do like what Marcelo Garcia does a lot of times, and you can just push them away and do a technical stand-up, and it's a very good sweep. Buchecha tries to get up, and now he's nearly on a leg drag in Galvao. Galvao's in a lot of trouble all of a sudden. He's trying to throw Galvao's body to the far side and then go and take the back. Galvao gets up, but now it looks like Buchecha's got him in a crucifix. This is terrible for Galvao. Oh my goodness, this is really, really bad. You can see his arm is being compromised right here. It's nearly in a bicep slicer, and this is, you can see it's probably torquing on this shoulder, but more importantly, he can't get this out. So normally what you do, and he's also attacking on this arm, normally what you'll do is you'll free this arm between the legs, and then you'll turn towards their legs and come up into like a single leg or a double leg. But now he's unable to do that because this arm's being controlled and this arm's being controlled. You also have to watch out. Buchecha might sneak his forearm around. Yeah, I think he was trying to do it right there. You grab this far lapel and you've got a really nice crucifix choke with the collar. This is really terrible for Galvao. It'd be interesting to see how he gets out of this, if he does get out of this, because this is a horrible position, especially somebody so much bigger than you has got you in a deep crucifix and this arm's being cranked on already. But let's see if Galvao can get out, and there it looks like he's going for that crucifix choke. He wants that. He wants to get that forearm around this collar, and now he looks like, wow, very nice. Galvao sees that opportunity to get his arm out. He gets his arm out, and he gets up on his shoulders, and he's able to just open his legs and go right back into guard. And Buchecha here with double unders, but now he's trying to control this top ankle. That usually means he's going to try to pass to this side, and he's got an underhook over here, so you can do maybe like a low pass, also called the over-under pass, or he might just try a knee through the middle here. But there Galvao has the knee shield going. He's just trying to control this distance. It looks like he wants to go to reverse de la Riva, and he has this cross-side collar grip. Oh, and he tries to use it to sit up and go on that single leg. He's very, very good at that, but he just wants to make sure that he doesn't get cross-faced by Buchecha by this near arm, because if that happens, then it's very easy to pass guard. And Buchecha is made a little bit of space here. This can be bad. He'll start to push down on this top knee, and that's when it becomes very, very tough for Galvao. He'll either be forced to roll up on his shoulders, do a shoulder roll, and try to move back into guard, or he can try to muscle his way out of it, or maybe break the grip off, but this can be tough if your knees start to get sandwiched together. Oh, and very nice. Galvao tries his technical stand-up right there to get the sweep, but he does not finish it, and here he's in regular De La Riva. It looks like he's spinning under for a Berimbolo, which I never see Galvao do, but of course, training with the Mendes brothers, I'm sure he's gotten quite good at them, so good for him for trying new things in tournament. I mean, maybe he does them all the time, but I don't remember him ever doing them in a tournament. That was fantastic, though. Buchecha forced to defend. And now Galvao gets his guard back. It looks like he's getting this lapel out. It looks like he wants to do a seated up guard so he can feed that down. And Buchecha, really nice. Oh, my goodness, with that Toreando passing right there, going side to side. Galvao with some ridiculously sick guard retention because he was not allowing Buchecha to pass. And as you can see, Buchecha is still in Galvao's guard. I believe Buchecha is up on points, though, because he got that initial takedown. And man, so this is crazy. I know he's at least up on advantage because of that first pass that he nearly got where he went out of bounds with a single leg. But I believe, if memory serves me right, Buchecha is winning right here. They're telling him to stop because they're near out of bounds and their gis are all messed up. So let's retie the belts and restart in the center. And Buchecha just not able to pass Galvao's guard. Every time he does, he might get a near pass. Galvao can somehow figure out a way, either going to deep half or going to turtle and then shoulder rolling right back out into guard. But man, this is very, very tough for him. Here he's seated up. There he's got that arm between, and he goes right to deep half again. And now he's trying to prevent that crossface right here. He grabs the cross collar, and this is a good way to control the distance because you don't want to be cross-faced. And then you'll monitor with this hand as well, so Buchecha can't cross-face him. Here he's going to try a technical stand again, trying to just stand up. And here it looks like he was going right for the Berimbolo, but Buchecha now has a hold of his pant leg, and this could be bad for Galvao, especially with the way that Buchecha has that energetic Toreando pass, and Buchecha doing a really good job of breaking off that grip. You see him, he just ripped it out like he was trying to start a lawnmower engine right there. That was very nice. Of course, that will, when you're much bigger than your opponent and you've got their arm stapled somewhere, you can just rip that grip right apart. And that's what he did. And wow, this was really nice inverted De La Riva right there. But Galvao is going to look to push that leg to the side and come up to the back, nearly in a leg drag position. But Buchecha just opens up his knee and says no to that. And now they're right back into Galvao's reverse De La Riva. And Galvao's going to do it again. He had really good success with that, so I think that's a good idea. He spins upside down, and now it looks like maybe he's going to go on a knee bar right here. I'm not sure. Is he trying to finish that knee bar? It's very, very tough to finish footlocks on people that are much, much bigger than you. So even a knee bar or a toe hold. But Buchecha is able to scramble out of it, and he gets back on top. Oh, man, it's just nonstop action. Crazy. They are near out of bounds, so they're going to restart him back in the center. And Galvao should be on the bottom here. Buchecha was able to scramble back on top, get out of that knee bar. And here, Galvao sits up, and he tries a collar drag, tries to pull Buchecha right to his side, and then he was going to try to come up on a single leg, but Buchecha with his arm. And right there, Galvao is attacking the omoplata armbar. And here, oh, wow, Galvao is violently trying to get onto, or Buchecha is trying to get onto Galvao's back. Galvao gets up, and very nice body lock to an inside trip, and is actually able to make that takedown work. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. Whew, so Galvao able to pull it out right at the end, going from the bottom to the top against a much larger opponent, thanks to some very good and fancy wrestling. Scrambling up to that single leg, getting the body lock, and then the inside trip. That was beautiful. So now he's in the closed guard of Buchecha. And let's see if he can make... I believe he's still down an advantage, though. So he's trying to break open the guard without getting half lumberjack swept right here. This can be really tough. Buchecha opens the guard, and here, right there, he's got the omoplata, and he sweeps him right over, uses the momentum. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, man, I'm not sure if Galvao can come back from that. And he also has to look out. Buchecha is going to try to drag this leg across and come into a leg drag position. Or not, or he's just going to grab the leg, the foot, and try for a footlock. I believe they're probably running out of time, so he knows if he just goes on that footlock and can just keep Galvao down, then he'll win on points. He just needs to stay on top. This is great. Galvao was trying to recover his guard right there, and I believe that is time. Holy moly, that was quite the fight, non-stop action, and good sportsmanship too. I know Galvao in the past has been criticized for having some questionable sportsmanship, but right there, even in defeat, you can see he's, paying respect where respect is due. Buchecha is the man right now. He seems to be unstoppable. So it's nice to see Galvao give that courtesy right there and congratulate his opponent, because they both did a phenomenal job. I'd love to see this match go another 10 minutes because it was just nonstop action. Really great high-level jiu-jitsu right there. And Buchecha takes it. Wow, very nice. Whew. All right, guys. Well, I am tired from commentating on that one because that was ridiculous. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. All right, later.